Morning, Stephen here. It's a lovely Wednesday afternoon, glorious sunshine. I found a small pendant. I'm going to do a roundup, by the way, at the end of my videos, because people keep asking me can they see him a bit closer. So I'll show you a roundup later, but there's a little pendant with a hoop on the top. There was probably a little picture of somebody in the middle of that one. And this, I found hundreds of these, but it's a bull nose ring. That gave a belter of a signal. Anyway, if I do find anything that's worth showing you, I'll do it. If I get a signal that sounds really good, I'll do a live dig. As I said, I'll now start doing some close-up roundups at the end of the video, because I've now got some professional equipment and microphones and cameras and things, so I'll see you at the end. Well, it's a nice little piece. It's copper, but it's pressed copper. So that means it's not very old at all. I didn't put the camera on because it's a bit windy and I didn't think it was going to be a brilliant target. So because of the wind, I didn't turn the camera on for a live dig. So you won't believe this at all when I say this is probably the biggest mistake I've made in the history of my detecting, because I can see what it is and it's not my first gold. I wish it was. Certainly wouldn't be this calm if it was, but it's probably my biggest hammy I've ever found, and it's at the bottom here. I saw it, I held it, I immediately dropped it and got the camera out. So I want to share this minute with you. Extracting it from the hole. Look at the size of that. It's the size of a 2p piece, bigger than a 2p piece, size of a florin. I want to be careful with this because I really do not want to do any harm. I don't know what it is. I've not identified it. No, I've not had one of them before. Oh, there's a shilling. X11. Now, because I've never found one before, I'm going to have a job identifying this one in the field. It looks like a is that a female? Oh my god, Mark will be so disappointed. He's gone to Mallorca yesterday to detect the Mallorca beaches and have a holiday with Amanda, and I dig that up. He's still looking for his first hammy. That could have been him. That is so amazing. And look, it's not clipped. It's Edward VI, 1547 to 1553. Looked like a female, didn't it? But that's the exact coin. So there it is there, look. It's difficult, this sun. So that's a huge shilling, and as I said, perfect condition. Really happy. Well, I'm searching in close proximity to see if I can find any more, and no luck yet. But I've just found that. Wherever could that be? So you've got a line of holes there and some ribs going. Oh, I don't know what that is. Well, things have quietened for the last half an hour, 45 minutes, and I've just got a halfpenny of George II. That's it, really. Well, I'm still searching hard. Consequently, I just found that 1876 Victoria penny at 11 inches. I'm digging every whisper of a signal, which is repeatable both directions. Oh, that buckle was so loud, I thought it was an old tin can or something. But that probably is a horse harness, I guess, something like that. And that button was so scratchy, I didn't film that either. By the way, I have now changed to Gary's Hot. See my video from April about Let's Go Digging Roman coins, and where I was denarii hunting, and that will show you how very quiet and sweet some of the really deep silver coins are, and that's what I'm using again today. I'm not sure what that is, but it gave off a really good signal. Right, it's been a lovely, lovely day. So warm, the birds calling, plovers, curlew. I've even seen several swallows, nearly said swift then, but they're not here yet, swallows. And it's been great. I mean, that Edward VI shilling, whacking great shilling, was so lovely. At the moment, the landowner's got it, just having a look at it and showing his wife. To find it in that condition, flat, not bent or buckled, not clipped, easy to see the detail on it, well, that's probably got to be one of my best ever hammers, so I'm very pleased with that. I'm going to leave it now and hopefully make another video when Mark can be with me hunting for more hammers. So hammy hunting, here we come, and happy holes. Speaking of happy holes, I've been given this t-shirt. I've been given a couple of them actually. Lovely khaki green. Thank you, Ian. Sent me two in the post. Sunshine, yep. With a coil, yep. With a hammy equals happy holes. He's actually got a range of these which you can buy. I'll put the picture of them on here now. There's one or two there that I like. There's 3 or 4 which are really good. Different colours, everything else. But anyway, I'm going to put a link to that in a video description. So take a look, go on to his site, and you can choose which one you want there. And thank you, Ian, for sending me the shirt. Let's go back now and let's have a quick look at everything I found today. Right, so let's have a look at today's happy holes and see what we can... Oh, hang on. Forgot my hat. And see what we can show you today. So let's go straight over to that shot because this is great. Now, I didn't find this one on that video, you'll notice. It's from the day before, but I did want to show it to you. It's a lovely Victorian compact, and it's been gilded at some point, and it came with both the base and the lid intact. Obviously the hinge had gone, a mirror was in one side, that's part of the mirror that's left, and the remains of the compact is still inside there as well. Now this, of course, I have no idea what it is. I showed you on the video that it's got a series of holes, but I don't know what they're for, and also some ridges along there. Don't know what they're for either. It looks like it was, well, is it closed that end? I don't even know if it's closed that end or whether it's just jam-packed full of mud. This next piece, I quite like that because you can see that it has been worn as a pendant, and I think that probably there was a little picture of a loved one in the middle there which has since been lost, but it was a find anyway, so I was happy to have found that. Anyway, going back, and the bull nose ring. I found a few of these in the past and they've still had their screw going through there to lock when it's fitted into the bull's nose, which means probably the poor old bull has had it ripped through its nose, which is not a very pleasant thought after all, is it? Then there's this. Now, when I first saw that on video, I actually thought, let's get a better look at that. I actually didn't think much of it, but when you turn it around the other way like that, it looks completely different, because I found a few of these before. They are actually made in the design of the Knights Templar Holy Sepulchre, that thing, and but it isn't one of the badges from the Knights Templar. People keep thinking it is, but it isn't. What it actually is simply the same design that's been used, and they used or copied that design for many things, including things like mirror mounts. So that may well have been a mirror mount, but it certainly is not a badge from the Holy Sepulchre. So I'll get rid of that. The buckle, that was a huge buckle. In fact, when I dug it, the pin was still in situ, but it was full of corrosion around the centre, so it actually corroded away and just left all the corrosion. So when I took the corrosion out, there was actually no pin left. Right, and then of course we get to the good bit. And because the camera isn't very good, we're going to go away from this live picture here, and I'm going to give you this one instead. This much better picture. Now this is a Edward VI silver shilling. Obviously it's a hammered coin. Not only is it in good condition, it's not clipped, it's not scratched. I know loads of people on the Facebook groups I've shown this to already are really excited by this. They've never found one, it's on their wish list, or anything that has been found badly marked or clipped or damaged or whatever. When Edward VI came onto the throne, aged 9, in 1547 after the death of his father, King Henry VIII. He was only on the throne until he was about 15 when he died, so that's 1553. From 47 to 51, all the coins they made for him were of debased silver. That means it only had a purity of 0.250 compared to the normal 925 sterling silver. But the great thing about this coin was that it was actually minted in sterling silver. You can see the little ellipse feature at the top of the coin on the left-hand image, just before the P. That is the mint mark, which is a ton, TUN. And that means that it was minted in 51 to 53 in the Tower of London. That is absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, I'd love to find more of those coins, and I'm going to go back to that field now and see if I can find any. Problem is, of course, the field's going to be out of bounds for a little while because of silage and things like this. And Mark, at the moment, who is my joint permission owner, is currently in Mallorca looking on the beaches to see if he can find any gold. And I showed him what I found because he's still looking for his first hammered coin, and I happened to go and find that one. So where there's one, there could be more. The only problem is if it's more like that one, it's probably going to be treasure trove. But you know, we'll deal with that one as and when the time occurs. We'll see what happens. So at the moment, that's it for this Happy Hole Roundup, and I hope to bring you some more like this, the roundup like this, in the future. So I'll catch you then. Right, well, that was my roundup for today. Really had a good day. If you liked the silver, Hammy, Edward VI, Shilling, please give it a thumbs up. Just show me that you appreciate a good quality Hammy like that. Thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. We've got several things coming your way in the near future with regard Hammy hunting, especially when I bring Mark back on here as well. Don't forget, if you want to know how to listen for those really deep, quiet signals when you're silver hunting, see one of my recent videos. Just search for a video I did in April with regard let's go digging for Roman coins, and it will show you the technique I used and if I was successful or not. And if you haven't watched it, you won't know that until you do. Anyway, thanks for being with me, and I'll catch you again another day.
Stephen is the man with the hat and the metal detector. Whoa, whoa. Walking the land, he's a treasure collector. Whoa, whoa. Metal detecting and digging lots of holes, looking for anything that's old. New videos every week, so please subscribe.
Catch you later.